today, hi everyone. Today I'm doing a Hunger Games. Like, it's a zombie Hunger Games, meaning that there's characters from zombie movies and game series and games. So, like in District 1 is Ed and Sean from Shaun of the Dead. Like, I wanted to put these two in the same district because, like, I wanted, like, the same characters from the same franchise and like characters who are organically friends and that kind of stuff. And District 2 is Cricket from Daddy I'm a Zombie and Adam from Dead Rising. So like I say, Adam's the only good character in this, cause like he has canonically had combat skills. Like he has a chainsaw which he can use and all that stuff. And Cricket is only like I don't think he really has much beats since it's been a while since I saw the movie, all that. Also in District 3 is Jeff and Paul from Dead Rising. I like to add in Jeff because like he's a good character. Like he survived a zombie apocalypse with nothing but a golf club. And Paul, he can canonically has like good weapons like a Molotov and pipe bombs. And he's like really fast because he's a pretty good character, and it's like he has pretty good speed, which he can use to run away from people. So in District 4 is Curly and AJ. Curly is not really from; it's just a character from Hunger Games, but he's on names. But I wanted to like add him in because like he's a joke character. Like I really put him in for fun when I used to do this. Like I used to do this a lot on like my old tablet. So I usually just name him Curly. I'll put in other characters. And AJ is the only good character in this. Because like he's like a good character. He has pretty good aim. He can fit through like small surfaces. Which means he can like get into like holes and that. And in District 5 is Doug and Vince. So basically I ran out of like character ideas. So I just put in like characters from Telltale's The Walking Dead. So like Doug and Vince are just characters from the game. Doug can make like technology, he can like make traps, the bell thing that can like alert people. And Vince, well, I have no idea what he actually does since there's not much seen for what he does. But like it's not that much. So in the next district is Jesus and Violet. Jesus, now this is a character. Alright. This guy can do anything. He's insanely athletic. And well, it's Jesus! But Violet, she's not really that much feats, but like her only feat is just durability. She survived the bullet explosion, but only got burned and blinded one eye. So there's that. So in District 7 is Omid and Lee, both great characters. Like Omid is just it's just kind of like a mascot for like most cases. But Lee is a character, is like the main character, where he can do just about anything. He survived. He he cut his arm off without anesthetic and was able to walk all the way to the marsh house through a walker horde. So there's a few good feats in there. Next up is Javi and Bud. For Javi, he's like one of the main characters. He's the playable character in season 3. Like he took on he tanked a lot of hits from Badger in the boss fight. He got slammed through a window. He got slammed through a window, beat up a lot. There's a few things that, but he has no feats, not at all. We only see him as like a walker. And in District 9 is two other characters that don't have much feats either. Is Travis and Russell. Russell is one of the playable characters in 400 Days. Travis has just appeared for a few seconds before either eaten by walkers or shot by Mark. But Russell, he has a few feats. He was able to gun down the sniper. But there's not much there. Just at 10 is Walter and Wyatt. Now Walter and Wyatt, they're both few characters. Wyatt is just, he has a few feats, he gunned down Nate's truck. And if you lose rock paper scissors, you have to drag a injured cop while being chased by zombies or walkers. But Walter, he's like a teacher, so he's pretty wise. So there's that. And then District 11 is Kenny and Nick. So Kenny, he's one of the main characters for the TYDG franchise. So he tanked a few hits from Carver. How he lost his eye. He escaped Savannah unknowingly. Which is unknown, because, how? So, and for Nick, he only doesn't have, much feats, but he did do a bunch of stuff, he was able to shoot Matthew, which is bullshit, from, a few miles. And he was able to run to the trailer park when he was shot. There. So in District 12, there's Max and Minnie. Both side characters who are introduced late. Minnie, she did a lot. She walked through a walker horde without being bit. She survived being ripped apart. And that boss fight was absolutely insane. She had an axe and a gun to fight Clementine. And speaking of, oh wait, in District 13, there's Lily and Lewis. Bad match. Like, terrible. Because, like, Lewis cut out his tongue. Which is actually a thorough ability for Lewis. Because, like, sure, it could be painful, but he did tank it, which counts as durability. But for Lily, like, she was able to, like, survive a long time on her own. If you leave her, which say is pretty good. For District 14 is Clementine and Ben. Like, I like Ben, so I had to, like, put him in there. And Clementine, she's like the main character, like, she goes through all 4 games. She's tanked a lot of hits, like, she was able to, like, she got knocked out in the river, surprisingly not drowning, and, she did do a lot through the TOIDG franchise, like, she didn't even care about her own life if it comes to AJ. So there's a few of this. Now we are going to do the Hunger Games. And fucking immediately, we got an entire massacre. A father kills his own daughter by throwing a knife into her head. Ben sets Jesus on fire with a flamethrower. Where did a flamethrower come from in the freaking Hunger Games? Travis and Doug start fighting, but Doug runs away as Travis kills AJ. Jesus. Lily snaps Sean's neck. No, Sean! Russell stabs Max while his back's turned. Jesus. Immediately, we just lose like half the cast. Rick is in shock from him, but then retreats from the cornucopia. Paul takes a handful of throwing knives from the ground and retreats. Vince clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Curly rips a backpack out of Minnie's hand. You signed your death warrant, Curly. Violet clutches the first aid kit. Wyatt clutches the first aid kit. Omid tries to try it in food and retreats. Adam almost kills Omid with a throwing knife, but misses. That is actually a canon weapon in Dead Rising 1. Like, he does throw a throwing knife at the player. Bud grabs a shield from the ground. Javi grabs a backpack, so most of the flies fall out. Walter snatches a bottle of alcohol on a blade. Lewis snatches some arrows from the cornucopia. Jeff thinks about grabbing supplies, but decides to run for cover instead. Kenny runs into the cornucopia and tries to hide from the others. That is not like you, Kenny. Nick and Ed go for the same axe. Nick gives up and retreats. And to day 1, to the next massacre. And I was joking. Cricket throws a knife into Minnie's chest. Wyatt easily dominates Nick, killing him. Lewis chases Bud. Jeff makes a slingshot with materials on the ground. Wallet sprains his ankle while running away from Ben. Really? Ben? Adam tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. Javi searches for water. Russell camouflages himself in a cave-type area. Violet receives healing ointment from a sponsor. Doug injures himself tripping over a log. Travis tries to sleep in order to reduce stress. Curly receives a bow and arrow from a sponsor. Lily receives healing ointment from a sponsor. Finn hides in a bush, terrified and scared. Kenny is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Paul sings a song while searching for food. Lee tends to Omi's runes. Ed climbs up a tree to make a resting spot. Alright. Oh my! Every time I go to the next day, there's gonna be fucking 2 kills. Lily easily dominates Lee, killing him. Lewis accidentally slips on a rock and tumbles down a cliff. Violet, Walter, Jeff, and Russell sleep in shifts trying to protect each other. Kenny and Maya talk about tributes past and still alive. Omid cooks some squirrels, enjoys eating more than he thought. Almost had a fucking stroke. Ed wounds Vince in confrontation but spares his life. Doug and Javi create a fort for the night. Paul, Cricket, and Adam sing songs together, hoping for the best. Well, Adam's probably the most. It's possibly gonna be. Curly involuntarily passes out and from sheer exhaustion. Ben cries himself to sleep. Charles questions his sanity. Bud finally hums in the night. And here we go. Two kills as usual. Paul falls into a deep valley and dies. Wyatt, in a cruel fate, asks Howie to kill Jeff or Ben. He decides to kill Jeff. Why Jeff? Doug, Bud, Violet, and Ed raid Russell's camp while he is away. Adam wonders what Lily is up to. Why are you gonna make her a balloon animal? Vince fishes in the water for some food. Omid falls and scrapes his leg while running away from Cricket. Kenny is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Curly searches for food. Walter tries to kill a squirrel with an arrow. Travis does the same as Walter. Two deaths. Yep, immediately. Every time. It's 2 kills. Ben is stabbed in his sleep by Javi. That's just fucking dark. Travis is unable to convince Adam not to kill him during the altercation. Both schoolboys are dead. Walter sleeps in small corners, awaking to every little noise. Ding. Doug is unable to start a fire and is extremely uncomfortable. Curly, Omid, and Wyatt have a deep conversation and discuss what the challenge will come in the morning. Lily is repeatedly woken by nightmares. Russell, Ed, Bud, and Kenny joke with each other. Ed convinces Val. I think you're pulling at Danny here, Vince. You're pulling at Danny. Remember that guy that was in the van? That was in the bus. You know, Danny? He's pulling one. And, yep, 2 deaths. Violet severely slices Bud with a sword. Cricket is unable to convince Adam not to kill him during the altercation. Lily receives healthy food from his sponsor. Javi has a panic attack. Curly fishes in the water for some food. Vince throws a rock at Ed from a hiding spot in a tree. While Russell create a fort out of sticks and leaves. Omid and Doug create a sticks and leaves. Walter and Kenny split up to search for much needed resources. Doug kills Vince with his sword. Wait, where's the second death? Adam. Curly and Walter decide to make peace, treaty, and make it through the night. Wyatt sees a fire but stays in place. Violet, Hobby, and Kenny have a deep conversation with blah blah blah. They've also listened to some people screaming. What the fuck? Wyatt, Kenny, and Lily hunt down and kill Adam. Oh, Jesus. Now all Dead Rising characters are dead. Violet steals food and Walter from Walter. Curly receives a picture of his family from a sponsor. Javi interests himself tripping over a log. Russell discovers a hidden pathway. Omid and Ed work together for the day. Doug explores the arena. Nightfall. Ed and Javi spot and kill Omid. Now, one of the greatest characters is dead. Walter thinks about his family. Russell quietly hums in the night. Violet falls asleep to the sound of people screaming. Kenny and Wyatt. Yeah. Bischoff. Is she Bischoff? Now we're back to the 2 deaths. There we go. Javi sets a push-up fire that Lily's hiding it on fire, killing him. It falls into a deep valley and dies. Now all Jonathan's dead characters are dead. I was actually thinking Ed was gonna win. I don't know why, but I think that was gonna happen. Because he's always gonna be the underdog. Kenny scares Violet off into the distance. And that was an accident. Wait, is it gonna change? Nope. There's not much gonna happen here. But if you hold on for a sec. And we're back, and immediately Doug's dead. W and W sleeping shifts, placing trust in each other. Jesus, Kenny's just pulling at everyone. iPad. Oh no! No! Curly stabs Kenny while his back is turned. Kenny is gone. And why do I keep seeing this? Russell thinks about his family and starts crying. Yeah, she's doing pussy. Javi sees a picture of his family. And oh my god. Javi accidentally walks over a landmine. No. So, it's just the final 4. Russell, Walter, Violet, and Curly. Violet tries to sleep in order to distress. Russell receives healing ointment. Curly receives medical supplies, and Walter explores. Come on, kill! Really, they're not doing anything. There we go. Walter begs for Violet to kill him. She reluctantly agrees, killing Walter. Walter's dead. Charlie dreams about home back in his district. Russell has his own sits on a rock and it's just Curly and Violet. So it's gonna win. It's gonna win. Just kill each other. Violet spurs Curly in the back with the trident. Violet wins! Violet wins. So, uh, so that was the Hunger Games. So basically what happens is the winner is gonna return when the Hunger Games are finished in the next Hunger Games. So that means that Violet will return for the next Hunger Games. So now we're just gonna see everyone's stats. Walter died in day 8. Javi died in day 6. Day 6, day 6, night 5, day 5, day 5, night 4, day 4, night 3, day 3, day 3, night 2, night 2, day 2, day 2, night 1, night 1, day 1, day 1, bloodbath, bloodbath, blah 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 blah. So if you guys have any suggestions who I should put in the next Hunger Games, just comment down below what character you think should be in the next Hunger Games, and they might appear. Not saying they will, but they might. So feel free to comment down below what character you think should be in the next Hunger Games. And don't forget to like and subscribe.